I lean towards Kenya Kwanza politically, but I support Kalonzo Musyoka for the position of the former Prime Minister's running mate in Azimio One Kenya. Why is that? Perhaps I am afraid of Martha Karua. Perhaps I feel that it would be easier for Kenya Kwanza to win the election if the Azimio One Kenya chooses Kalonzo Musyoka as their running mate. Is that true? It could be. Perhaps there is another reason why I support Kalonzo Musyoka for Azimio One Kenya running mate. So let's take a situation whereby Azimio One Kenya wins the election. Who will be the true rulers of Kenya? One, it will be the Azimio chair, who is President Uhuru Kenyatta. So it's like he never left power. He just decided to share some powers with an incoming president. So that will be number one, people who will be ruling Kenya. Number two will be the president now, who is the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. So the Odinga hold on Kenya since 1963 continues, right? And who will be number three in command? Or number three who is ruling Kenya? Well, it will be the deputy president. And who will it be? It will be Martha Karua, if chosen as the Azimio running mate, and if they win. What clout does Martha Karua have? None. So it means that she'll be ruling, but as a stooge, as a lackey, as a puppet. There is nothing of significant value that she will hold in terms of power. So ultimate power will rest with who? With the Kenyattas and with the Odingas. So perhaps we need somebody who has political clout in case Azimio wins, so that we are not at the mercy of the Odingas and the Kenyattas. And who could that person be? Well, the only person chosen among the candidates for Azimio running mate, the only person who has clout, the only person who can stand against the Kenyattas and the Odingas if the Azimio wins the election, is Kalonzo Musyoka. He will not be a puppet. He will not be a stooge. He has political clout. He's a kingpin. And he will stand among kings if Azimio wins. Let us imagine another scenario. A scenario whereby Azimio One Kenya loses the election. So what happens to the Odingas? What happens to the Kenyattas? The former Prime Minister is too old. This is his last bullet, and there is no heir to take over his mantle within the Odinga family. So if he loses this time, it is gone. The Odinga dynasty will crumble. Nobody to take it over. So Azimio has lost. The Odinga dynasty has fallen. Let's go to his running mate. Let's say if his running mate in 2022 was Martha Karua. So Martha Karua is there. She has no political clout. She has no serious financial backing. She cannot do anything on her own. So you have Odingas, they are fallen. We have Martha Karua who can do nothing. The only person who will be left is the president. President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, who will now not be president, but he will be the Azimio chair. And he will be the undisputable leader in that organization. Why? Because he's not too young, he's not too old. So he can still be, he has the financial resources. He can still be active in politics. And there's nobody there. Because once Kalonzo Musyoka does not become the running mate, his political career starts taking a nosedive. So the only person that will be left as the leader of the official opposition is who? President Uhuru Kenyatta. So the Kenyattas will continue defining our politics again. But if Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka becomes the running mate now, then if Azimio One Kenya loses the election, then you'll have two big figures there. You will have the Azimio chair, the party leader, his light would have faded, but after the party leader, the person with the rank now at that time would be the person who was his running mate. And that person, if it's Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, that person has clout. That person has financial resources, not his own, but the people around him. That person is a political heavyweight in the country. He might even become the leader of the official opposition. Why? Because people will be reluctant to have the Kenyattas again influencing our policies, influencing how we govern, fighting the government from the outside. They would most likely rally behind Kalonzo Musyoka, and he will become a big fish. But if we do not do that, then the Kenyattas continue with their reign over Kenya. So that is why I support Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, such that if Azimio wins, we have somebody who has enough financial muscle, who has enough political clout to, if the need comes, to save us from the Odingas and the Kenyattas from within Azimio. Number two, if Azimio loses the election, then we have somebody who can take over as the leader of the opposition, apart from the president, Kenyatta, and apart from the former Prime Minister, Raila Odinga.